So welcome back to the channel, Eric here. And in this week's episode, we are back in Marbella, Spain, about to tour this mega mansion right behind me here. We've teamed up once again with the top agent in Marbella, Mr. Arthur from Drumellia Real Estate. Arthur, tell us about this house.
Well, first of all, we're in Zagaleta, which is one of the top locations in Europe. Okay, if you want to know more about the location, you can pop to our channel. I've got an area tour about Zagaleta, so it's everything you need to know about it. Speaking about the house, we've got a plot of 7,350 square meters, built just almost 2,000 square meters plus terraces. The asking price for this property, 12,750,000 euros. It's got a modern style with details and touches of Andalusian architecture. You ready to check this out?
Yeah, let's start the tour.
First of all, that brings to your attention immediately is all this space. This is huge. Once we did a party over here. We had like 20 Ferraris parked out here. No problem at all.
Wow. It is quite impressive. It's a very dramatic entrance with the driveway, huge motor court. You have the open outside garage, and then you mentioned there's also the garage that goes under the property.
Yes, exactly, for another 6 or 7 cars. You're surrounded by nature, as you can see.
It's nice because Zagaleta reminds me of Beverly Hills or Bel Air in Los Angeles. Very same climate, amazing views, the privacy on the hilltops.
Yeah.
Should we walk inside? Let's check this place out.
Look at this portico. I mean, it's so massive,
grand.
Huge columns.
I love also the smooth ceramic here.
And the moment you approach, you already see the sea view. Like that
gosh.
captures your gaze from moment number one.
Huge door on a pivot, all glass here on the walls.
Well, first impressions. We walk in, got this quite cool ceramic on the floors.
I love the ceilings. You have the coffered ceilings with the glass inlaid. So you walk in, you can look up and see yourself.
Yeah.
It's just very clean. It's very modern. It's very elegant.
Minimalistic to a certain extent
yes.
as well, right? And then the moment we just step a few steps further, we have this living room, double, almost triple height.
It's very grand. And then even this whole back wall is just floor to ceiling glass. Schuko doors open up, pop on the shades here. And look at this backyard space. Infinity edge swimming pool, views of the Mediterranean Sea off in the distance, the hills. This might be my favorite home we've toured. Of the three.
Could be.
They're all so different.
They are very different. That's the beauty of it as well. And different locations very much. You've got a huge platform over here, which is not easy to find because you have so much slopes in Zagaleta. So this platform is pretty much unique. And look at this. Check it out, Eric.
It is so grand. Just the double, you almost triple height, you said. Triple height ceilings here in the great room. I love also how it's very symmetrical. You have the wing to the left, to the right, and then even this little outdoor cabana area all further to the right. And then this pool. I like this mainly because it could be a proper lap pool. You could come out here and train. It's deep enough.
Got your infinity detail and a total of 8 bedrooms in this property. We've got 2 bedrooms on the ground floor, 3 bedrooms upstairs, including the master suite, which is in the best corner with the best views, and then 3 bedrooms in the basement.
The thing I love about Zagaleta so far is the fact that you have so much privacy. Your neighbors are far away. We're on our own hilltop here. It's very isolated, very open. We haven't seen that yet.
True. Let's pop back into the house because I felt like we came rushing out to see the sea view. Like and the palm trees as well, beautiful. But going back in, we've got this covered porches, which in Marbella are very important because you do get a lot of the sun, especially in the summer. So this space is be covered from the sun is important.
Outdoor dining room is nice.
Yes. And we've stepped into this kitchen, which is around 100 square meters. Okay.
It's huge. I like how it's very open though. You have the indoor dining and then this even nice family room, TV area, and then this.
Double island, okay? And not just some island. These things are huge. You've got plenty of storage spaces all around and all the islands all around you. I mean, you can host big parties in here, no problem at all.
Large kitchen. You know something else I noticed? All the kitchens we've toured have been induction cooktops rather than gas.
Yeah.
Is that the norm here?
I think that yes, in the sense that when I see clients who like to cook a lot, they prefer gas, but mostly people don't care so much about it, and for security reasons, for gas and so on, developers do intend to put this type of cooker.
It looks very sleek too. It matches the aesthetic of the home.
More practical as well. You need to bring the gas. You've got separate entrance from the carport straight into the kitchen, which makes it very practical to use. I mean, you've got double of everything, not just double island. Double appliances, double fridges, double ovens.
Fridges are here, or they built in?
Yes, no, they're over here.
Cool. I like the lacquer too. It matches the floors.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Very high ceilings as well. And because you have to think, like, you come in here from the double height of the living into here and you still feel very spacious.
Very grand.
There's a little terrace on the side.
Let's check that out.
Which again, over here you don't have the sea views maybe, but you still have all the mountain views. Which
It's
are really
also nice because you mentioned that all these pine trees are protected, so they can't be cut down, and makes a nice kind of buffer.
Exactly.
So you feel that nature.
Absolutely right.
like
And then
that.
your plot goes all the way beyond. You don't even see the finishes of the plot. It doesn't touch its boundaries with the next door house. So that's the reason why the houses are so separated as well. And all the pine trees, correctly you said, are protected. So there's a lot of nature here. There's some actually wildlife in the urbanization as well.
You said the Bambis? The
Yeah,
deer?
the Bambis, which are the deers. Once again, I mean, I know you mentioned it already, but I love this fact. Like, really, because
You can get cozy here.
Yeah, if you have families also that like to cook, like, you don't want that separate. Like, kids can be here, father or mother cooking. You have some nice time. Then you have a separate living room.
This is just so, like, let's just take a moment to look at this. I like how it's all open. You even have those wood beams there, the columns separating the space. Huge chimney going up. I mean, the light fixtures above head.
Yeah,
It's like a ballroom almost.
almost. Then all these dark wood elements that go throughout the property. You have the staircase with the same details. Over here we've got the guest toilet and the lift that goes to all floors. And then 2 bedrooms on each side. Please.
Yeah, let's check this one out. Oh, wow.
Check out the size.
This is massive. And this is just like a normal bedroom, right? This
Yeah.
isn't the main.
This is not the master. This is the normal bedroom. It's a really, really good size. I mean, normally you don't get this kind of volumes. Very good height of the ceiling as well.
Great lighting too.
Natural wood, even though you've got underfloor seating as well. Windows open up, lots of space, connected with the outside.
I love the use of the glass. There aren't really any walls in this home other than dividing the interior spaces. All the exterior walls are glass.
Correct. Very typical of the modern houses in Marbella. And of course the wardrobes are completely separate. So you have like a walk-in wardrobe that takes you all the way to the bathroom.
Oh, well, this is nice. Because it's like an open concept closet space.
Yes. And then the bathroom, again, great size. Massive
Soaking tub.
walk-in shower.
And then even
Bathtub.
access to outdoor space.
Yes. Second bedroom's on the back side. Again, very big,
Oh, yeah.
very spacious. Same use of lots of windows as you pointed out before.
Even the access to the outdoor space.
I really like this color of the wood on the flooring. Generally, all the white tones, they make the spaces always seem bigger as well.
Bathroom on
Bathroom
suite.
over there.
I like the functionality of this home. The layout is very practical.
Yes.
Like you have the open space for public space and then the private off to the wings.
Correct. It's actually a pretty simple layout, but I think that comes as appealing to me rather than something bad.
Definitely. Huge staircase, glass railings.
Then you can see they start mixing the ceramic with the wood.
I like
which is
that.
pretty
And then
cool.
the lights even inlaid into the wood.
Yep. I think these details are always very nice.
Up to here. Whoa. Okay, so now you get a sense of truly
The proportion of the space.
how large it is. Views of the pool, the sea.
It's massive. It's massive. Like actually, when you're standing back down there, it's not the same.
Well, you could even come up here, like you said, you had an event. You come here and you give a speech to the guests down below. It's very grand.
Yes. So today you gathered for this property tour that we're doing. And the nice thing here, you've got the main office. I love this space because it's right in the middle of the house. It's got a lot of logic behind it because you're kind of overlooking anyone that comes into the property. You can also see how big the estate is. You can see what's happening in the pool, in the living room. Normally this would be used by the owners, so I think it's a very strategic place. And I mean, one of the best views once again.
To be working and look up and see the pool and the grass and the views. And also the fact that there's so much glass. Like look how large this pane of glass is. with me in the frame. There aren't any walls in this house, so you get light coming through the whole place.
Then we've got the toilet for this office as well, so you don't have to go anywhere else. And I'll probably take you straight to the master suite before we go any further. Okay, check this out.
Oh. The ceiling heights are so large in this home. Like this is how high would you say this is?
I think it's like 420, my guess would be. We can measure it after.
So vaulted ceiling.
Massive bedroom. Your own private terrace just for this master suite. As I mentioned, down in the garden, it's in the best corner of the house with the best views.
The terrace alone is huge.
Yes, this master suite altogether, I think to remember, it's around 150
I'll have to
square
put the
meters.
conversion in for square feet for
Yeah.
all the US audience.
Important.
Still getting my bearings with the whole metric
Yeah,
system.
I know. But look at this master, okay? So I like that the height of the ceiling with this LED lighting that you have, it kind of goes behind into the other wardrobe section, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is interesting how the bed is in the middle, and then even the closet space is just done in right here with this wall, which isn't full height.
We've got a friend,
What's the dog's name?
I don't know, but he's gonna be famous. You're on Erik channels.
Subscribe for more puppies. Also, comment if you think I should put my dog in home tours.
Well,
It's a big ask, though, getting owners or sellers to have a huge...
Well, I mean, you've got a huge dog. This one's easier to maneuver. Anyway, you came here. I didn't ask for that.
Out you go, out you go.
But I think actually what you said about your dog, that would be like really cool. More complicated though.
I actually filmed a home in Los Angeles when he was a puppy, and they saw on the security cameras that he was in the house, and they were like, immediately, get him out of there. Which
Who,
I understand.
you or the dog?
The dog. Maybe sometimes me. Depends on the day.
So, huge wardrobe space. You remember there was another one on the other side. There's more wardrobe space behind there actually, and this is the master bathroom.
Wow.
Again,
the
bathtub,
tub.
beautiful views.
Water closet is back here.
Correct. You've got a huge walk-in shower on the other side.
Oh, that is massive.
Beautiful
And then-
double vanity. This black ceramic gives a bit of contrast, really nice.
Even these nice little silver flakes into this black. It just all goes together, like the black and the white.
Yeah,
it
the
all
black
just
and
mixes.
the grey matches.
We
eh?
also didn't even plan this for the house. The color coordination. So I'm leaving back out into the bedroom space.
back
Oh,
into
also
the
there's
hall.
another terrace off to the side as well.
Yes, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
I
actually.
didn't even realize that the first time. So additionally, the one facing, I guess that's south,
Yeah, that's completely south.
and then east, correct?
West.
West.
Yeah, west. North is behind, east is that way. So the sun actually comes up on the east side and then goes down more or less down there on the west side. So you get all the sun during the whole day, and the master suite, the sunset, I would be guessing is pretty spectacular. Let's go to the other side. So as you remember, we saw the two bedrooms downstairs. And on this side, past the office that we've just seen, there's another two bedrooms which are pretty much identical. Lift comes here, very practical. So this is the bedroom that you first saw downstairs.
And this is same thing, just second floor.
Huge space, same as downstairs, which immediately comes to the eye. Here you've got the high ceiling though.
Oh yeah. Oh, because the ceiling was not as high downstairs, was it?
Well, the thing is you cannot do that if you want the plan to put something on top. But here you can make use of the...
And then I love how the walls, they all open up. So you have almost the same size in this bedroom outdoors as indoors.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's pretty incredible. I mean, you could even have gym equipment out here. You get a workout in,
Easily, actually.
lounge, check out your
Absolutely.
pool.
I mean, there's so many spaces around this house. Like you said, depending who buys it, there's so much things to work with and adapt it to your own personal style.
Also the fact that it's the middle of November. And you have the doors open.
Come on,
like,
look at that weather.
the relaxation in Marbella is the main selling point.
So it's pretty much, again, same stuff, same materials, same carpentry work, everything very high quality. Again, we've got bathtub, huge shower. You've seen it. I think it's pretty awesome.
And even little terrace right there as well if you want to get some fresh air.
Nice trees, nice views of the pine trees. Do you get that on your YouTube channel, like people saying you don't show all the bedrooms?
Yeah, so actually, let's comment down below if you want to see more videos like this where we show the entire house, even the guest bedrooms if they're not too entertaining, just to show them, or just the highlights. Let us know.
But also comment below if you don't want to see all the bedroom. Otherwise,
I'm actually curious because it is nice to have a raw walkthrough and show everything, even if it's a bit repetitive.
I think so too. You get a great view from here of the outside as well.
Yeah, looking
The
down
driveway
the motor
where we came with the Bentley.
It's a very like Romeo and Juliet kind of balcony space here. You know, your friends come to the house, shout down below, and then closet, ensuite bathroom. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. The tiling is almost like a comb here, like a rake. Nice texture. Floating vanity, sink.
Very high qualities, right?
Yeah, all the finishes are very, very, very high end.
I mean, you're used to seeing really expensive houses in America.
In California especially, like the spec homes, that's where the developers kind of go crazy with the materials. But this home's at that same caliber where there's no corners cut really at all.
Beautiful. Let's head down to the basement or the entertainment floor, right?
Yeah.
You pointed out like there's so many windows right in the house, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you're building on the hillside here, you can utilize the terrain, natural terrain, that way that you can implement lots of windows in the basement floor as well, which is something that we're going to see now, that even though we're going underground, we're going to have lots of natural light still.
Even in the stairwell here, you have the window that runs the entire length of essentially all 3 floors.
Yes, so this floor is pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff here. First of all, we start with this bar lounge area.
I like this, the white pool table, matching the floors, and then this.
Take a look. Pretty nice detail to have in your house. Right side of the bottles, I think.
Yeah, and this is a proper bar here, so you could fully entertain down here.
Yeah, you've got everything here. Ice machine.
Same
everything.
light fixtures as up in the kitchen.
That's right. Then on the other side, we've got the pool table. Do you play?
I do actually, a little bit.
Should
we break? Maybe later.
Maybe later. Cinema's right here, okay? So get ready for this.
Oh. This is the coolest cinema I've ever seen.
Right?
The LED strips and the stars on the ceiling. I also like how it's not stadium seating, but yet it has the same effect as one of those, you know, the tiered cinemas.
Yeah.
It's so cozy, the screen is huge, the black on the walls, the soundproofing.
Lights on the ceiling and everything. I like this like sofa concept rather than when you get to see those cinema chairs more.
I like that. You know what's interesting as well? So like the weather here is so beautiful and you wouldn't expect to have such a nice cinema. You know, in New York City, they have great cinemas because it rains and it's cold. But here you have beautiful weather year round, and the fact that they still have a cinema of this quality.
Well, you know, sometimes they say a mega mansion is not a mega mansion if it has got a cinema in the basement.
I like that saying a lot, and that is the truth right there.
Well, so off to the spa.
Oh, 1 second, I gotta point this out. I love how you have a piece of my homeland here in Marbella.
That's New
Chrysler
York,
Building.
right?
Yep, Queensboro Bridge. I like that. Goes with the aesthetic of the black and the white.
We actually brought it this morning because you were coming to the house.
You are so kind, Arthur. And here, wow.
Got a combination of the pool with the gym all together. Pretty cool.
See, that's what I'm saying. Even, you know, it's beautiful here, but you have an indoor pool if you wanted. I'm guessing that's a cool water feature in the background.
Yeah,
Turn
that's
that
right.
on. And then this is nice. So right off, then home fitness center.
Yep. And then as I was talking to you before, you've got all the natural light, windows, your own terrace overlooking some beautiful mountain views, even from the basement. That's pretty unique, right?
It's also cool that you could, if you wanted to, again, take that workout outside here, you know, bring some equipment out, get some sun, then jump in the pool.
Yeah, I can tell, yeah, you're really into gym work.
Well, it's just nice because in a place like this, you wouldn't ever want to go to a fitness center with other people. You have it right here in your house.
Yeah, you can use one of those apps from Chris Hemsworth, right?
Seriously, we get Hemsworth out here. His wife's actually from Spain, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go head backwards.
Tons of outdoor space.
I'll show you that fountain element. Takes a bit to turn on though. But yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. The gym might not feel that big, but you can easily convert all that into the gym space. Like you stand there with a sec. I'll put the fountain element, get that running just to show. There's a...
There it is. A bit noisy for a YouTube video, but Wow.
Pretty cool.
It definitely adds to the space.
And just off the staircase, the same way we came in, we can access over here and then get to one of the guest suites on this floor.
This is pretty spacious.
Yes, you've got a pretty big bathroom as well.
Oh, we'll look at that after, but look at this. So sunlit.
Again.
All the terrace space. And even because you mentioned that, we're on the lower level technically, but it's just as bright as the top floor.
Yep. And also all the qualities, everything you see throughout, the same high
Floors.
specs as upstairs.
Should we pop into this bathroom? I just want to take a little look really quick. Because even in here, this is a essentially a guest room, and you have this awesome soaking tub, cool tile mosaic.
Even the details in the wall.
Yeah, the ceramic, floating vanity.
Everything is really high level.
Very separate too. I like how there's privacy from this one.
Yep. And then we get all the way to the garage, which is also quite stunning.
Ooh.
Okay.
Again, this is more of a car showroom
Absolutely
than
right.
your typical garage.
I mean, you've got views even from your garage, which is already quite spectacular. You can fit in here easily 4, 5, up to 10 cars, no problem, I think.
I love the lighting in here, just how it's so unique because like you said, we're on a hill, you can have all the light. Especially even in the garage, like that's so unique.
Yeah.
And then even, is this a little home office off here?
That's just an extra storage room. There's quite a lot of storages around the property as well, which is very handy. And back through the hallway, the guest bedroom we've seen, gym, spa. Now we enter the same way we came through the upper level. This is the billiard table. Behind that wall, actually, there was another sauna and a hammam with showers
really?
and toilets as well.
Oh, that's nice. So right off the pool, it's all there.
It's all connected between itself. Lift comes over here. There's another guest toilet as well. That's like a machinery room. And then on this side, away from the rest of the house, we have another 2 big bedroom suites, which are perfect for guests or staff because they have their own access from the outside.
That's nice.
And again, very spacious. I mean, this is a massive bed, nice ceiling height.
Especially for a guest bedroom. It's
Yeah.
very rare to have that in a house where you have outdoor space, ensuite bathroom in one of the, what is this, 6, 5? I've lost count again.
It was 5 bedrooms upstairs, 6 was on the outside, 7 and 8. 8 bedrooms in total.
I love this one with that window, how it actually goes and follows the stair up.
Yep.
And you have that light balance.
This bedroom was thought of actually for staff potentially, so they actually have this also lounge area, and behind that door there is a laundry, so they can use it, or you can access the laundry from another side as well. Bathroom was behind that
Very
door.
smart layout.
Exactly, but it works.
There's also a nice functionality to the design. It doesn't just look pretty, but it's functional.
And now we can see how everything connects with the outside once again.
Even the staircase is so nicely done. Something like a secondary staircase looks beautiful.
And we're back to the garden level.
It's nice to see the property from a different angle. It's bigger than I thought it was, the land.
No, garden is massive. And then you can also appreciate from here that it's connected with the entrance. Like if you have
right there.
guests or a party or whatever, they can go through here, not through the house. And this here in Spain we call it a gazebo, which is another beautiful addition to the property. The furthest corner away from the house, you can also relax,
Have food out here.
have the food, you have the toilets, showers. You have the possibility to install a kitchen even if you want.
Even in the summer, I bet just having the shade would be nice. You know, when it's like brutally hot, August.
Absolutely. Even though the weather here is marvelous. I mean, summer you get like 30 degrees, which is really nice. I mean, when you're working like this.
Yeah, we could never wear
No,
suits
exactly.
right now.
But overall, it's fantastic. Like the hottest couple of days in August is going to be like 40 degrees. But apart from that,
Paradise.
it's beautiful.
I mean, final thoughts on this home. They've all been so different, and this one definitely has the most relaxation elements. Since it's all open, you have the views with the pool.
Due to the location
Yeah,
maybe as well.
your
what
neighbors are
translates.
far.
Yeah.
I like being high up on a hilltop. I think that's just a very luxurious thing to be up high, overlooking everything.
I absolutely agree with you. I like also this Andalusian tiles bring that little Mediterranean touch to the modern property.
Just a tad though. It's not overwhelming, it's not overbearing, but it's there.
If you're looking for a modern house, it still is a beautiful modern property.
And you know that we are here in Spain. So, if you want to see more houses in Marbella, make sure to go and subscribe to Arthur's channel. He is one of the top agents here.
Thank you,
Go
Erik.
check out his content. It's amazing. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below, what is your favorite feature in this home? I hope you enjoyed it.
We're really interested to know. It's going to be amazing. Thanks a lot. Thank you for being with us. And Erik,
this is the last one.
This is the last one.
It's been a great trip.
Hope to see you next time soon. That'd be amazing.
And with that, we will see you in the next episode.